And welcome back to a special Capital Talk. Never seen anything like it. And it's up to you to decide at the end whether you believe Esther Arunga or not. But she's on the bench and she is holding nothing back. So we hope you're sitting back because Esther is calling it like she sees it. So.
Don't even ask. I know what you're about to ask me.
Okay. What am I about to ask?
Me about Quincy.
Yes.
Yes.
Who is Quincy?
Quincy is my boyfriend. The reason I fell in love with Quincy is when everybody else had run away, apart from the very few, when everybody did not believe me, he stood by me through what I'd call the hardest and toughest time in my life. That does something to a woman. I need you to understand that when you love someone, it's not because they're perfect, but you learn to love imperfect people perfectly.
But this guy has a history, doesn't he, Esther?
Well, that's what I hear. I don't know about his history in detail. Learning, where we've just started our relationship. And I think because he's been friends with Helen since 1983, and you're speaking to Helen on Monday.
Correct.
He might be in a better position to dispel any rumors that you've heard. Because so far all I've heard is rumors.
Yeah. And
right? I'd rather learn about the person from the person.
Sure.
Than from, because these people who are spreading these rumors are the same ones spreading rumors about me that are absolute lies. So I'd be a hypocrite to believe those rumors and disbelieve mine and try and tell you don't believe what people are saying.
Right. And Quincy isn't the so-called anointed one, and that's why you and Wilson was split apart because Quincy moved into this space?
No, that was a choice. My choice of being with Quincy came after I'd broken up with Wilson. Before, Quincy was just a member of the church. I broke up with Wilson. As I'm going through this and things are unraveling, Quincy came into the picture for me. It wasn't get rid of this one and go out with this one.
Yeah. And what's the story about Benny Hinn ministry? What are they saying? They're completely saying they have nothing to do with you guys.
That's what I saw in the paper today. That's untrue. Again, it's something that you'll need to discuss with Helen about. I've not personally received any emails from Benny Hinn, but Helen has been connected to Benny Hinn since 1997. It's a long-term relationship, and Helen would be in the best the best position to answer all your questions regarding Benny Hinn. Yes. So
tell me something, Esther. These people who are trying to discredit you, trying to destroy your name, which is, you know, pretty much what they're doing. I mean, are they that powerful that they can do this to someone whose star was on the rise like yours? Don't
use past tense. My star is still on the rise. In fact, higher. What they've done is just forced me to launch our presidential bid earlier. It's actually backfired in their face. As I told you, Freemasonry is a secretive society, and there are so many people who are connected to Freemasonry. It's a network. And in media, there's a lot of Freemasons. I don't even know if you're a Freemason, Jeff, but even if you are, I wouldn't be afraid. Right?
Hell no.
Hell no. It's registered nationally. Jeff is not a Freemason. But yes, they have been powerful in the past. If it was somebody else, they would have been able to totally drag me down, as they've tried. But you know what? They didn't manage to kill me. They may drag my name down to the ground, down to the gutter, but I will not keep quiet. As long as I am alive, I will keep talking about them. I will still run for presidency, vice presidency, and I will make it. They're not more powerful than I am now.
Yeah. And you know, all this publicity, and you were telling me you don't check the emails and you're not reading the papers, right? But I'm telling you, it's caused a stir in this relationship.
Tell me about it.
Nothing I've ever seen, Esther.
Tell me about it.
I mean, forget about the Grand Coalition circus this past week. You guys have overtaken events.
Right, that's excellent.
How is that possible?
I don't know. These people are clearly powerful and they think they're dragging my name down when what they're doing is giving me grounds to speak. And you know, it's so amazing. I didn't realize that they'd gone to press with this. So I'm there nursing my wounds. I've just broken up with this guy. I found out all these shocking things about him. And I'm switching off my phone because I don't want to hear from him or anyone else. I've gone off Facebook. I've just gone underground because I've broken up with somebody I was supposed to marry. And I put my head down. A day later, I put my head up again, and the country has exploded. And it's like they went ahead of me so quickly. And right now, it's almost reactionary. No, I'm not in a culture. So I'm not even doing that. that they went to the press, so I'm coming to the press and talking about them.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to try and fight and counter everything they've said.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
It's too much. I keep hearing things. Esther is pregnant.
Are you pregnant?
No. I'm not. I'm not pregnant. Esther is married to Helen, and her name is Veronica Helen.
Right.
I don't even like the name Veronica. My name is Esther. It's part of my calling.
Yes.
I'm called to save my people.
Yes.
I am.
You are.
I am called to
Okay,
save my people.
speaking of Esther,
Can I tell you something?
Go on.
Freemasonry, as I told you, you rise up according to how many people you kill. Notice politics and politicians, many of whom are Freemasons, towards election time, and this is one of the reasons they're supposed to die, the higher the person you kill, the more power you get. So if they killed me, they would have been president, these particular individuals. They would have been. They were getting groomed to be president for 2012.
Do you know who they are?
Oh, yes.
You know who they are?
Well, Wilson is one of them. Wilson is one of them. I got a message directly from the Freemason Lodge in the UK on the 15th telling me I'm very lucky I escaped. There is no way Kenya can advance unless Freemasonry is nipped at the bud completely.
And can it, Esther? Because this is a 300-year-old organization.
It can, if Christians can take their Christianity seriously and believe that Jesus Christ is more powerful. The blood of Jesus is more powerful than any human sacrifice. See, this is where Christianity comes in. In order to get spiritual power, you need blood. And that's historical in the Bible. You need blood, right? Now, Jesus comes and sacrifices his own blood to let us know that there's no other blood that's necessary. But if you do not embrace Jesus to get spiritual power, you still have to sacrifice. So this is what they do towards politics. It's now 2010. Towards 2012, they need to start sacrificing. Politicians, they'll get in after the politics. Sacrifices by whoever. But somewhere, someone's political star is rising as people are dying all around. Car accidents, arranged accidents. There's no death that is coincidental. It's all towards something.
Whoa, that's heavy.
So instead of becoming a church member, club member, just going to church for the sake of going to church, find out the real power. Find out that this is a power play. Principalities and powers are fought. And right now they're fighting me through the media, but I don't care.
And with a church, this ministry, Finger of God, with 300 members, is this the one that's going to counter a 300-year-old institution?
It's not about the size of membership or the length of time a church has been in existence. It's about understanding the power of the blood of Jesus Christ and appropriating all that it comes with and knowing that nothing can touch you once you understand your power.
Have these people tried to recruit you, Esther? Because if I was a Mason, I would say, hey, this is the one we want on our side. This fearless one.
Well, they haven't tried to recruit me. I think because I was already at Finger of God. And perhaps if I was in another church, they would have, because most churches are smokescreened. First, they're led by Freemasons. Secondly, they have no knowledge. He says, my people perish because of lack of knowledge. They have no knowledge of what, Freemasons are so much more knowledgeable about what is going on compared to the average Kenyan Christian. The average Kenyan Christian is dismissing me right now. This girl's gone crazy, she's smoking something. Yeah, and that's their weakness. Freemasons are so knowledgeable about each and everything, are very purposeful. They know exactly what is happening in politics, exactly why somebody has died, exactly how to secure their own lives, exactly how to get that promotion in the company that they're in. Whereas Christians are sitting around, not going anywhere, going to church every Sunday and not changing their lives at all.
And then they wonder why we are where we are.
They wonder why we are where we are. Jeff, you understand some of these things.
I'm feeling you.
Yeah.
I'm feeling you. At the same time, Esther, there are lots of young ladies out there, young girls, teens, and even younger, who always looked up to Esther Arunga and said, you know what, when I grow up, I want to be her.
Wow, that's
because
special.
you were the poster girl.